Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the private server Everlasting. We are with Silver Phoenix once again, our martial arts scrapper, who has almost 14 million experience and almost 30 million influence. You'll see I have about a million influence more than I had last time. It's not because of experience and influence gain in missions, it's because I sold a couple of orange salvage. I'm not so worried about doing that at this point. We have so much influence now that another million more or less isn't going to matter much in terms of making our character overpowered or anything like that. Things seem to be going pretty well, so I went ahead and sold them off to give me some room in the salvage. I now have 2 slots left. And we're on a story arc from Angus MacQueen where we're learning about the 2 different Rikti factions, and the next chapter is this. He says, I have spoken with Sekelka's questioners. While we have not yet completed the decryption and translation of the plans you found while fighting Lubo, I did ask them to question Sekelka about the Rikti mages you encountered. She informed us that several of the lost converts displayed some supernatural ability which their scientists attributed to a genetic heritage unknown amongst the Rikti. The traditionalists had not pursued further research, but according to Sekelka, certain radical recruitment factions may have. She had heard rumors that they had captured a Circle of Thorns sorcerer and had been forcing him to teach them magic. While we're decrypting the plans, it might be advisable for you to investigate the Rikti's capture of this Circle of Thorns sorcerer. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to try to find the sorcerer, who is apparently in Skyway City. So we're going to head over, and this, again, is a fairly long story arc compared to, say, the Spurting Ring, which is only a few chapters, or even Bonefire, which is only like, what, 5 parts or something like that. Whereas this particular mission is, oh gosh, this must be like the 8th or 9th mission we've did. For this particular story arc, this must be the 8th or 9th mission that we've done. And so the story arcs in the higher levels are much longer, so you don't, like, in the lower levels you can gain like 2 levels doing a story arc. In the upper levels you can't even gain 1 level, and they're longer, so you're gaining 2 levels in 4 or 5 missions at the lower levels, whereas in the upper levels you don't gain even a single level in maybe 10 missions. So that shows you how much the experience progression sort of slows down as you go. And I'm busy talking, and I should have actually gone to Skyway South. It would have been a little faster, but that's okay. So yeah, it takes millions of XP and a lot of enemy defeats to level up in this level, which is fine. I'm not in any rush to get to level 50. As I said I think I said in an earlier episode, it sounds like from what my super group was saying, it sounds like the higher level content, the level 50, post-level 50 content, a lot of it is the trials are going to probably be sorts of things that I actually don't like doing very much, so I really do think that this character will be more or less ready to be retired almost, at least from PvE gameplay, once she hits 50, so I'm in no rush. Not that I mind playing alts and such, but I'm not in any rush to... Okay, where's the Guardian? There he is. Gotta try to get rid of the Guardian. So I'm not in any rush to stop playing Martial Arts Super Reflex. Now, of course, you could say, well, you could make up another one, which I could, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, I love it, but not enough to play it to the exclusion of all the other different power sets and archetypes there are out there. So we're in Oren Bega. I'm sure you recognize. So this is the Circle of Thorns base, and I was ready to cringe at doing +2 and potentially +3 circle, but it looks like we're mostly going to be fighting Rikti in here and not circle, which is good. Of course, they're +3, which with the shield from the Guardian makes him a little hard to hit. You can see. I don't understand the logic behind teleporting, like, literally 20 feet away. Like, what is the point? And a lot of times they'll teleport away and then run right back to you. Like, what? Why? Why are you bothering? Now that teleport at least I can see because he went pretty far away. And that might, you know, save him. But then he just teleports back and lets you kill him. So, I don't know. What was that? I did not click that. That's strange. And you could say I hit the number, but that's the number 8. My right hand's on the mouse, my left hand is nowhere near the number 8, it's on the W. So that's odd. Alright, we got another Guardian, so let's try to hit him fast. Yes, and of course he will always shield his partner. I really don't know how you stop him from doing that. I mean, I guess if you could stun him. Oh, I see what happened. I somehow control clicked that. That's why it went. I must have hit control while I was clicking focus G. That's what happened. Don't want that. We want control click on practice brawler to prevent stun. Lucky I didn't get stunned there. Alright, let's zoom the map in so I can see where everything is. I know I saw some guys over here. This is a dead end, right? Yes. There's another Guardian. Let's try a Cobra Strike on him. See if we can stun him. Nope, there's just no way. Cobra Strike, see, I try to use Thunder Kick because the Thunder Kick animation is the fastest in martial arts. So if you're going to be able to hit and stop him from doing an interruptible power, that would be it. But it has to stun, right? Because it's not actually an interruptible power. So if it doesn't stun him, he can do it, right? And Thunderstrike doesn't stun very often. Let's knock this guy down. There we go. The knockdown does prevent him from teleporting. They can't teleport while they're KD'd or KB'd. Knockdown or knockback. Another Guardian. Okay, even knocking him down doesn't do it. There's just no way to stop him. It's much faster and harder to interrupt than, say, the Sky Raider engineers. Yeah, interestingly enough, oftentimes, if it's a lieutenant, they'll buff him immediately. If it's not a lieutenant, sometimes they won't buff him immediately. And interestingly enough, the conscripts that come through the portal, you don't get any XP for them. I don't know why that is. I mean, I know they're a little weaker than, say, a regular minion. They don't have quite as many options as some of the other minions among the Rikti, but it's a little odd to me that you wouldn't get any XP at all for them. And yet they con red to you. Like, that's weird. It's a little strange. Okay, have we been through both portals? I don't think we went through this one. Nope, this one's up here. It doesn't really get us anything. So there's no way out of here. Alright. Just checking. Okay. There's nothing up there. Alright. Just trying to be thorough here, guys. So we'll go through the portal and back out. And we came from there. So now we're going this way. And we got a way longer... Look at that. We got a lot more to do. Yeah, some of the spawns in here, I noticed this with the circle when I came in here at lower level too, are really close together. So it's almost impossible not to aggro 2 spawns at once. If you're wondering why I'm not hitting Crane Kick, it's because I'm trying not to KB him back into them. Now I can do it. Come on. Good grief. Alright. Guardian, oh great, he's gonna tag the drone. Yeah, look how close these spawns are. This is like, there were 3 or 3 spawns chained together, like just barely out of aggro range of each other. Why am I missing so much? I mean, that I understand, but why did I miss the infantry? 88% chance to hit it. This is ridiculous. I would rather they have tons of hit points and you can hit them every time than missing over and over and over again like that. I would rather hit him 10 times in a row for small damage than only hit twice out of 10 and defeat it and blow him up. You know what I mean? There's the temple. There's another Rikti Magus. Okay, so we're gonna have to make sure we don't aggro that guy while we're fighting these guys. Try to knock him over. That's it. There we go. Oh god, advanced drones. Alright, I think we're gonna probably need a loot here. That's the circle mage. Oh, mission complete. Now let's knock the mage over. There we go. It's so weird seeing Rikti do magic. Pretty smart of them to take the thing that used to be their weakness and learn it. Not gonna save him though. Look at that, 12,000 XP for the boss. Alright, end of the mission. We'll head out. Okay. He says, Ortrant is now in our custody, but he refuses to tell us more about what the Rigti saw from him. What we already know leaves only more questions. The decryption and translation of the plans you captured should be complete soon. Perhaps they will supply the information. Additionally, on the advice of Magi cult experts, I have been cross-referencing recent lost to Rigti conversions with a list of families possessing ties to known magical or Mu bloodlines. There are several matches, most of them now with the Restructures faction. This could be have a major negative impact on our operations. Next mission says, did we get any enhancements? Oh, no. That's what we had last time. Portal Corporation researchers have reported a major disturbance in the interdimensional substrate following the detection of a Rigti interdimensional transit to a parallel Earth. It is unlike anything they have recorded before. The Rigti expedition to that parallel world matches a similar mission mentioned in the decrypted portions of the orders you captured from the Restructurist leader, Labu. It is my belief that the detected disturbance is a part of the Restructurist larger plan, so we've got to go and deal with it, right? Disrupt the Rigti portal devices. And so we'll go to Ouroboros. And I don't know if we can get straight to Peregrine Island from here. Let's see. We can. Look at that. Nice and easy. It's really a shame they never finished Callisti Wharf. That was going to be a level 41 to 50 zone as well. And would have given us another zone besides Peregrine. Oh, that's right. I forgot about a loot again. I always forget it when I come out of a mission right after using it. This is mildly dangerous because we don't have our toggles and stuff on, but we're alright. It's fine. So now we're going all the way to the end of Peregrine Island, which is where Portal Corp is, and we're going to have to go to another dimension and disrupt the Rigti devices. This is a really cool campus that they have here. It looks really neat. Look at that. It's pretty cool. The City of Heroes guys really did a nice job designing the models back in 2004, 2005. It's a little blocky and non-curved by today's standards. You know, the round stuff isn't really round. You can see it's choppy. When you stand back here, it looks fine, you know. But when you zoom in, you can see that it's choppy, and that's with 16x anti-aliasing on my graphics card. But still, it looks pretty nice for the time, for the era in which it was produced. So now we go through the portal. And we're probably going to be in an outdoor mission. Yep. And we're going to have to adjust 6 portal devices. So we're going to do our typical thing here and hop around the zone, define its limits, and see if we can find any devices around the edges, and then we'll go toward the middle. There's a device. No Rigti around it. Click. I got a clue. Barrier's true nature. You found this data on the portal device being used as a part of a ceremony conducted by Rigti Magi. These modified versions of the portal devices the Rigti had stolen from Portal Corporation were made not to attempt to open a gateway between worlds, but to analyze a barrier that cuts a world off in a very unique way. The conclusion of this analysis is there is no normal energy or physical barrier surrounding the Rigti's home Earth, but that there is a strange force separating that world from the rest of the multiverse. A force unquantifiable by even Richte's science that force could be called magic. So somehow magic has separated the Richte homeworld from the rest of the multiverse, which is probably was done by a superhero. I don't remember all the lore, but my guess is one of the superheroes cut off the Richte world during the Richte invasion, and that's what they're trying to undo. But maybe the Richte don't realize that it was a superhero that did it. I'm not really sure on the lore on that. I mean, I know we as in humans on our Earth, this Earth, Paragon City Earth, cut off the Richte from their homeworld, but oh, there's 2 portals, but I don't remember the details. And this is, of course, where you learn some of those details. Alright, well, these guys we're going to have to fight. Oh, come on. By the way, when I say, oh, come on, after screwing up the this thing, I'm not complaining to the game, I'm complaining about myself, because I should know better than to do that. Okay, this is the 3rd device, so we just defined 3 more. Let's keep doing our exploration of the limits here. Okay, so we don't want to come all the way back, because that will send us out of the zone. There's another one. And another one. Okay, so here's one. Click. Here's another one. Click. So there's only going to be one more device to go. And it showed us right where it is. Right there. Now, I don't know if that's going to end the mission. We'll see. And it does. Okay. Out we go. And now we will talk to Angus. We've disrupted the portals and we've learned a little bit about what the Richte are up to. We call Angus and he says, as readings from the Richte expedition indicate, and I had suspected, the Richte believe that the barrier sealing off their homeworld is magical in nature. The Omega team that shut down the Richte Earth portal was comprised mostly of mystically gifted heroes, so there we go. None of the ones who traveled to the Richte Earth returned, but the portal was destroyed and Richte Earth sealed off. If the barrier around the Richte homeworld is of a magical origin, that would explain why it has not been breached from either side. The decrypted plans you captured on the restructurist leader Lebu were shown to the traditionalist leader Sekelketh. Her reaction was characterized as extreme, coupled with our knowledge that the Richte now possess mages from transformed Lost with Mu blood. The final phase of this operation becomes apparent. I'll have more information for you shortly. Yeah, they're going to try to break the barrier. So, division line. The Richte have staged a major attack, securing a section of Oren Bega, rich in stores of magical energy. I believe, and Sekelketh concurs, that they're going to utilize their magi and knowledge about magical barriers to focus that energy and use it to destroy the barrier around the Richte homeworld, beginning a second Richte invasion. This cannot be allowed. Conventional forces are being gathered, but they may be too late. Therefore, I must ask you to disrupt the Richte structuralist plans and prevent a second Richte invasion. This is pretty cool. I like this. It's a cool story. So this is going to be on Talos Island. We'll just go ahead and shortcut our way there since it's an emergency. After all, guys, we'll quickly get to Talos Island. And we got to stop this second Richte invasion of Earth. Not good. Yeah, I have vague memories of doing this story arc before, you know, in live, but the exact details I did not recall. Oh wow, they're right at the edge of the zone there, near Dark Astoria. Dark Astoria is apparently now a level 50 plus zone. It used to be a level like 25 to 35 zone, I think. 20 to 30, 25 to 30, something like that. You can go into the Echo of Dark Astoria, which I did to get the badges, the exploration and history badges, because you can't get them in the current version of Darkest Story the same way. But I miss going in there. It was a kind of a cool and eerie place. Alright. We've got our emergency powers up, so we should be good. We got a pretty good tray of enhancements, although I'd like to have a little more luck and a little less yellow. We're an Oran Bega, but it shouldn't be as bad as normal, because we won't be fighting mostly Spectres, I think. We'll be fighting mostly Rikti. Yep. Chief Mentalist. Take care of him. Oh, I thought I had him. Communications officer. Now these guys you can prevent from starting up their portals, but you just cannot. It's just almost impossible to prevent the Guardians from doing a shield. This is such a cool map. I really like this map. Behemoth Overlord versus the Headman Gunman. Okay, I buy that. They're busy fighting each other, so they're ignoring me. Alright, I'll start with the Behemoth Overlord, I guess. Yeah, they're very accurate. For whatever reason. And then the Headman Gunman. Knock him over. There we go. Alright. So we have 4 Mystic nodes to destroy and 6 devices to destroy. What are these guys? How come I can't target this guy? How odd. Well, let's start with the drone here. Alright, well, let's hit a little luck, a little sturdy, a little focused chi. Oh, the Guardian. I should have hit him first. I can't believe I missed a monkey. Guardian here. Where's the Chief Mentalist? So he's hidden. That's why I didn't get my butt kicked. Because the Chief Mentalist is hiding under the water. He didn't see us. He did not see me. He's swimming. You think you're on vacation in Tahiti, buddy? You're not. You're an Oran Bega getting your butt kicked by a martial arts scrapper, kung fu artist. That'll teach you to take a swim when Silver Phoenix is on your butt. Okay, 3 devices to destroy. 3 nodes and 5 devices to destroy. Sorry, not... I need better glasses. Alright. So this is going to be a huge mission. Look at that. Why is it not letting me kick him? Come on. I missed a... Damn it, I missed a... You... Click hit this... Alright, I'm moving back. Conscript. Where's the portal guy? Where is he? Where is the communications officer? There he is. This is so annoying with these crystals. I keep getting stuck on them. Come on, why do I keep missing these guys? Portal's gone. Dead end over here. Dead end over here. Okay, so I think this is just a vertical tunnel that goes straight down this particular map. Okay, this room. Start on the side. Nobody over here. How about over this side? There's some Richter. Let's take this device out. Click. Click. You just saw one of the problems with this area is these guys like fall all over the place. So he just fell down. I don't know where he went. We'll go down this way. Alright. Took him out. Well, these guys have like 33% defense against me. They're 33% resistance. Some of that is level based, right? Like the Guardian there. He only took 90 instead of 98 damage. Oh, even less because I've got Rage running. Never mind. Where's the guy that fell down? Thought he was on this side. Nope, don't see him. Alright. Back up. There he is. Now he's down. Let's just go up this way. Come on. Alright, and then south. This is a really cool map, though. I do like it. Like the textures and stuff, I think are quite nice. Dead end there. Okay, and there's stuff to destroy over here. Take care of him. Yeah, they've got quite a bit of resistance, probably based on their level. Still alive. So there's a device I gotta destroy, a mystical node. 3 of those left. And 3 of these left. Which one will we finish first, guys? The nodes or the devices? We got 3 of each. And that is definitely a dead end. So we continue south. Oh, I got caught under here. Down. Up. Up. And over. Yeah, he saw me. You can see how much damage we do with Focus Chi running. We can 1 and 2 shot these guys. And there's another device. So the devices are in the lead. There's only 2 of those left. And 3 nodes. I hear a communications officer. Where is he? There he is. I hear a glowy. I heard a glowy. I could have sworn. Yes. There. Well, 1 guy came through. Not a big deal. Well, we're tied up. 2 nodes to go. 2 devices to go. Well, somebody just sent me a message. I will ignore it. Because we're playing. Alright. What I don't know is if we're going to have an elite boss in this mission. I'm not sure if this is the last one. I feel like there's going to be at least 1 more. I hear a glowy. Up. Device. Devices are in the lead. 1 left and 2 mystic portals. Oh, but there's another node. So the nodes are going to tie it up. So hopefully people who are watching this are enjoying. I don't know if it's entertaining or not. Up to this point, I've posted about 80 episodes of this playthrough and about 10 of Liberty Last. And, you know, a handful of people seem to be watching them. I don't know. Not many comments. I don't know if people are really enjoying it or not. I'm enjoying it. I guess that's the most important thing for me. I mean, is this ridiculous? 23% chance to hit, and I just miss. Oh, we leveled up. Where's the node? There it is. So we have one of each left. And we're level 43 now. That'll make the rest of the mission cake. Again, you see multiple spawns in the same place. Really shouldn't do that, but they tend to do it a lot in these intersections. And what happens is, these maps are so big, and you go through so many of these intersections, and the majority of them are empty, right? That you just end up running right into multiple spawns in the one that's not empty. It kind of lulls you into a sense of whatever it is, confidence or what have you. Look at the size of this map. There's a boss there. Oh, we're in a temple again. Conscript. Oh, there's a couple of maguses. Alright, so we're going to pull this guy out. I'll give him one free shot at me. Let him come out to me. Or these guys can take a pounding. You're not going to be able to stun me. He's down, the other guy's down. That's good. So now we have a magus and a death mage. Oh, and over here we got some other guys, so let's taunt them. Pull them out. Okay, yeah, no problem. He's not still alive, is he? Oh yeah, he is. Great. Thought I had him. Come on. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be facing an elite boss here, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop two of these. One each. We'll do conserve power for this one. Head in. Make sure we do a knockdown. I'm going to power through the Death Mage first, just because I think they're probably worse than the Rikki Mages, because of all the debuffs. Okay, that took care of him. And we do have a glowy, I hear it. And I think I saw, oh, we got both glowies in here. Yeah, so this probably won't be the end of it, because I think we're going to have to fight an elite boss, but we'll see. I just love the soft control. There's a lot of stuff on the floor to get caught on in this room. And that's the end of the mission? I thought I was supposed to... Oh! And the story arc? 55 reward merits. We now have 525, so we're very close to getting Scrapper Strike. Another 2 story arcs or so should do it. If they each give us 55, it'll be 2 story arcs. Alright. We'll head out. And I guess that's going to be the end of it. Yep. So, he says, the threat has passed for now. Thanks for your efforts. Thanks to your efforts. The restructurers are in chaos, but are already beginning a new wave of attacks. The greatest development, however, is with the Rikti traditionalists. They've begun talks with the government for a ceasefire between the Rikti of the traditionalist faction and the peoples of Earth. It is not a peace, and will have no bearing on the actions of the larger restructurers faction, but it is a step towards peace and an end to the war. All of which is possible only due to your bravery and heroism. Thank you, Silver Phoenix. Thank you. I asked the Kalkuth why she was helping us. Her reasoning was simple. She worried that if the restructurers could restore contact with the Rikti home Earth, they would likely be given free reign to continue on Earth until they achieve victory. She feared that with that taste of victory, they would not allow their power to be taken away and be merged back under the command of the lineage of war. Then they might not stop with one Earth alone. My superiors may not trust traditionalists much, which is understandable, but I think I can trust that motivation. And that is the end of Angus McQueen's story arc. And we will stop here. We're level 43. Let me go ahead and level up, actually, and then we'll stop. We'll just head over to Luminary, who's right by the train station. Train. Wentworth, so that's close enough. Just a half a mile away, so about 6 hops, maybe less, 5 hops. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4 and 5. Alright, so it's level 43. We're going to get slots. The next power is level 44. So we train up to our next level. So what do we do here, guys? We have 3 slots on Elude. Since we're flooring people, I don't know that we need to put defense buffs on Elude at this point. We could get another recharger on Conserve Power. Conserve Power right now recharges... Well, let's see. Oh, it's still recharging. It recharges in about... if we look at the info on it, it recharges in about 5 minutes. So, yeah, it's potentially worth putting a recharge enhancer on that. Also want to get slots on Cobra Strike. I think, guys, I'm going to finish Cobra Strike. 1, 2. Whoops, that's not what I want. I need to hit train. There we go. I'm going to finish Cobra Strike. 1, 2, 3. Since our defenses are pretty well done. Now we're going to eventually want to get a recharge endurance reducer on Practice Brawler, but I think we'll do this for now. This means we're going to get 3 more defenses to Cobra Strike, or maybe what I'll do is put my next set on Cobra Strike, since I've already got 3 empty slots here. But we'll do that next time. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll be back with another episode soon. I'm Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes.